that to help Muslims clearly who are caught up in this mental health issue, we are willing to set aside millions of pounds to declare a national mental health emergency in relation to Islam. What is that? Just don't interrupt.
Can I tell you what he does? I'll tell you what
He's on record as a pedophile just from a couple of weeks ago, and he's running away.
That's what he does. All he's going to do
From a couple of weeks ago,
he'll put you in a thumbnail on the YouTube
we just
video.
need to get the sex register.
He'll put you on a thumbnail.
Women.
Call you some pedophile or some misogynist or
Well, you tell me, sir. If someone says you can get married to a prepubescent girl, is that a pedophile? Is that a pedophile or not? That's him on record, just from a couple of weeks ago.
You asked,
Women are irrigable land. Okay, clearly Muslims are clueless. You have all become Muslims suddenly. So let me ask more questions.
you pulled the verse
Women are irrigable land, and therefore, and it doesn't say the similar thing.
Where does it say that? Where does it say
Can
that?
I show you? If I showed you, what
I
would you
don't know
do?
what dodgy translation that is.
All right, now blame the translation. Let's get
That's fine.
1 second. Surah 2. Let me get 1 second.
Fine. Let me find something that's open to interpretation in the Bible and ask you about it. All right? Let's see.
Come here. Don't run away. Don't run away. Please stay here.
I'm going to do the same.
Please stay here, please.
Controversial verses in the Bible. All right, you're going to have to answer to this. All right then. Let's see about women. All right. That's going to be fun.
Let's see. Surah 2, Ayah 223. We can read in context and let's try and understand what it says. Lovely. The Quran is lovely, and they give this free junk here. If anyone wants to read this free junk and have mental ailment, you can read. Surah 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayah 223. Your wives are a place of cultivation.
Okay, judges.
For you.
Right?
He's
Judges.
judging the Quran right now.
Judges.
He's a liar.
Hey, your wife,
He's a
you
liar.
cannot force
Your
marry
wife,
single
don't touch
mothers.
me. Don't touch me. Stay
Hey,
away.
don't touch him.
Stay away.
Don't touch him.
Stay away.
While they were enjoying themselves, some of the wicked
All right.
men of the city
Your
surrounded the
wives
house.
are a place of cultivation for you. So come to your place of cultivation, however you wish, and put forth for yourselves.
The man who came to your house, so
Your
we can have
wives
sex with him.
are a place of cultivation for you, and therefore come forth
Matthew chapter
and
5,
come forth to your place of cultivation, however you wish, and put forth for yourselves. What does this mean, sir?
You cannot marry
Let's give him a chance.
divorced woman
give him a chance.
and single mothers. Why? Because you cannot
So what does it mean, sir? Please tell me, what does it mean?
Ask him. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him. There he is. Behind you.
putting the woman
Stay away. I'm a preacher at Speaker's Corner. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away.
I'm not touching him.
Keep it.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
I lie.
How many Muslims would like to explain what is going on here? Your wives are a place of cultivation for you. So come to your place of cultivation, however you wish, and put forth for yourselves. Is that respect? Respect, showing respect towards women.
Turn around.
What's that? Please come.
You got all the answers.
This is the translation. It's not the
Wrong translation.
Wrong translation.
No.
I see. Can we read the Arabic?
No.
You read Arabic?
This is the translation.
ask questions.
Can do you read? Do you know Arabic?
No, no, I know Arabic word.
Can we read Arabic? Please come.
Yes,
I'll show
I
you
can.
Arabic, please.
I can.
Please come here. I'll show you Arabic.
Yeah, yeah.
Surah 2, Ayah 2 to 3 in Arabic. Just for our Arabic gentlemen. Please come here.
Yes.
Please come here.
So then you go with the meaning.
Yeah, please come.
No, 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 no. The
Explain to
meaning,
me
it's not like the
how you
Bible.
would
It's
wander
not
away
like the
from what
Bible.
this says. Please come.
It's not like a Bible.
That's a context. Context.
It's not like the
We're
Bible.
dealing with the mental illness. Please come here. Arabic. Surah 2, Ayah 2 to 3 in Arabic for you, sir. Please read. Tell me what it says, please.
No, whatever it says.
In other words, he doesn't want to read.
I meant-
So clearly,
I meant- no, no, no.
Here,
Yeah.
God of the Bible
What,
promised to
what-
bless
what-
the woman.
whatever it
Genesis
is,
chapter
it is
3,
the
verse
meaning.
16.
The meaning. As I am saying, a lady is like a flower or like a tree. Then you're gonna say, what? You think like this? This is not value.
all right,
or
my dear
comfort.
friends. If anyone said your lady is like a flower, is that disrespectful?
No,
Maybe I ask
no,
you.
no. I don't think
If
it's
I said the lady is
No,
like
no,
a
no.
flower, is that
It says
disrespectful?
women,
No, no.
woman is more
No.
guilty than man.
That
because
only
she
has a
was seduced by
positive
Satan.
connotation.
Why?
Because
Why in
flower.
the Bible does it say women
Don't
are
touch
more
me.
guilty
Stay. Don't
than
touch me.
me? I haven't touched
You have come into my personal space. Stay away. You have come into my personal space. Stay away. Is that clear?
In the Bible,
Personal space.
woman
Thank you.
is more guilty than man.
All
because
right.
She was seduced by Satan. Why? Was
The
woman-
gentleman
was
says.
she was
The
seduced
gentleman
by
says.
Satan? Yes.
The analogy is similar to referring to a woman like a flower. What
Okay,
would
here
you
it
use a flower
To the woman,
as
God
a
said,
simile or
in
a
the
metaphor?
Bible, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe.
Something
With
beautiful.
painful labour,
Anything else?
you will give birth to children.
Maybe something beautiful, something fragrant, something really nice.
Genesis
Positive.
3:16.
In terms
Genesis
of irrigating a land,
Genesis
where a man
3:16.
goes in to irrigate, and you can go whichever
To
way
the
you want to
woman,
irrigate,
God said,
what is that
I will
referring
make
to?
your pains in
You see,
childbearing
you
very
interpret
severe.
it like this.
Painful
You-
labour you
It's
will
clearly
give
a
birth.
sexual thing.
Your
Now,
desire
please
will
be
be
ashamed. Go home.
No, no.
Cover up your head.
No, no.
Wear a niqab,
Okay.
burqa for the next 2 weeks.
You-
You will be dealt. You'll be healed of your.
ad now. You're doing ad.
Thank you.
You're doing ad.
If you want to take your own platform, Speaker's Corner.
Tell us about the Bible. We want to know.
Are you listening right now?
Stay focused.
Are you still listening
Stay
right now?
focused.
This is
We're
Speaker's
asking
Corner.
you a question
This
about
is Speaker's Corner.
the
You
Bible.
can take your own space
Stay
and
focused.
preach if you
Are
like.
you scared? Are you scared of answering?
Am I looking like?
You look very scared.
Am I scared looking at a
Yes,
pedophile?
you are very
No, of
scared.
course not.
Look at this.
Pedophiles don't make me
Genesis-
scared.
Genesis-
Pedophiles, excuse me, sir.
Genesis
Pedophiles,
3.
no, pedophiles. Don't touch my property. Stay away from my property. Don't touch my property. If you don't like, stay away. If you don't like, stay away.
Genesis 3:16. Genesis 3:16.
You have come near my property. If you
fine.
don't like to
I'm allowed
engage in a
to. I'm
conversation
allowed
in
to
front
come
of me,
near to your property.
please
It's
stay
fine.
away. Thank you very much.
I will
All
make
right.
your pains in childbearing very severe.
Let's
With
move
painful
on.
labor, you will give birth to children. Your desire
Let's
will be
move
for your
on.
husband, and he
Women
will
are
rule
like
over you.
irrigable
Okay.
land.
Right, let's see.
A
Another
couple of
verse in
weeks
the Bible.
ago,
I'd like
we
you to answer.
established that the Quran is a
wife
pedophilic
man's
manual.
property. Daughters can
Today,
be bought and
we are
sold.
establishing
Exodus 21:7.
that the Quran is a sex. Don't come around my property.
Daughters can be
Don't
bought
come
and
around my
sold.
property. Don't come around my property. Stay away.
Daughters can
Stay
be bought
away.
and sold.
Stay away.
Chapter
Daughters
21,
can be
verse
bought and
31.
sold. It's written in the
Jesus
Bible.
said,
Exodus.
prostitutes
Exodus
will go to heaven
21:7.
before others,
Exodus.
before John.
Excuse me, my dear friend. You're
Exodus.
harassing me right now.
The
You have
only way
encroached into my
woman
private
can go
space
to heaven
with my
before
private property.
Christianity.
Stay
They have to
away.
become prostitute.
A
Jesus
raped
said,
daughter
you
can be
cannot
sold to her
Stay
rapist.
away.
single mothers
Deuteronomy
and
Stay away,
divorced
stay
women.
away.
28,
Because if you do that,
Stay
you
away,
are
stay
going
away.
to commit adultery.
All right.
The Gospel of
Deuteronomy
Luke, chapter
22,
16,
28,
verse 18.
29.
Matthew
A
chapter
raped-
5,
a
verse
raped
32.
daughter-
If you're a Muslim,
God
you
said
can move on. All
women
right.
should learn
Dear
silence.
friends, we will move on.
Women
Where
should
did I
learn
start?
silence.
I started by
1
saying
Timothy
that Islam
Timothy
needs to be
2:6,
soon declared.
2:12.
as a mental
1 Corinthians
health emergency. And I gave you one example already. The one example I gave you a long time ago
in the image of
was
God.
about
But
real
man
estate
was
issues.
created
In
in the image
Christianity,
of
And
God.
I said
Can
Muslims
a
are
daughter
walking
be
around
sold to her
deluded,
rapist?
When the men
wanting
are
to
there,
take over
women should
everyone
not
else's
go-
In the
property.
Bible, in the Bible,
Now
Bible,
we have
only
dealt
a
with
man can
only the
divorce.
beginning of
A
the
woman
second
cannot
problem.
divorce. A woman can be raped,
Why
can be
should
killed,
Islam be soon
can be
declared
harassed,
as a
can
mental
be
health
violently
emergency?
abused.
Because
According
in
to the
our
Bible,
Christian
Ephesians chapter
nation,
5, verse
women
22,
are being treated
wives
as
submit to
sex
their husbands
objects.
as
Can you imagine in our nation
as they would
where
submit
we'd like to
to their
take
Lord,
precious
which
care of our
means
women?
They have to wash
Women are being
their
treated as
husbands,
sex
wash it,
objects.
and they can
Why
be
this
used
milkshake
as a
fellow,
sex
the
object.
milkshake fellow here,
Matthew
and the
chapter
pedophilic
5,
gentleman here on record,
Ephesians
the
chapter
same.
5,
So let's see
verse
now.
22.
And so,
Can you answer
two
that
good
question about the
reasons.
Bible? Can you answer this question?
Two
about the
good
Bible?
reasons.
Answer this question
Don't
about the
touch
Bible.
me.
Can you answer this
Don't
question
touch
about
me.
the Bible?
Don't touch me.
Can you answer the
don't.
question?
Don't
about the
touch
Bible?
me.
Answer the question.
Don't touch me. Don't encroach into my personal
Okay,
space.
great,
Give
fantastic.
me my personal space,
That you- personal
and I
space is
might
there.
consider
Okay,
engaging
just
with
answer-
you.
just answer the
Now,
question. Is in
I
the
am going
Bible, in Kings 11:3, it says collecting wives and sex slaves is a sign of status. There you go. Kings 11:3. Collecting wives and sex slaves is a sign
would you
of
like to
status.
read and compare now?
No, please.
Would you like?
Answer the
Please come.
question.
Please come here.
No,
Please.
I'm not. No.
Please come here. Don't touch my property.
Don't touch my. Don't touch my
Look.
shoe. Don't touch my shoe. Okay.
Then
Don't
move
touch
away.
my shoe.
Thank you.
You're touching
So
my shoe.
clearly the Muslim
my
reads
shoes
from,
there, okay?
look at the Muslims' research.
If you were genuine,
Reads from
if you
Google
were
some
genuine, if you were
random
genuine, sincere, good people, I wouldn't have an issue.
All
But
right.
what you do
Look,
is
I
you
don't
try-
care if you have an issue or
you
not.
try to-
Keep moving.
you
Move,
try-
move.
you try to trap
All right.
people, You try to trap
Now
people.
let's deal with the third major problem.
Space. I'm not
My dear
going to-
friends,
No.
I am a Christian. I am a Christian, and I am working hard. The last 2 years, 3 years, I've been reading the Quran over and over again. Thank you.
Maybe are you
The last 2-3 years, I've been reading the Quran over and over again. And now we are preparing a master plan. And the master plan is going to be empathetic towards the Muslims. So despite all the serious problems you cause,
deserves death.
as a Christian, I am going to advocate and work towards establishing a special branch in the NHS. You know
Trust
NHS?
me, I don't know if this is your first time here.
How many of you are not aware of
Every single
NHS?
time. He doesn't let you.
NHS, everyone is aware.
You have to speak over.
We
him. He
Christians
doesn't let you speak.
are
I'm sorry.
working
I
towards
understand you. I will.
establishing
You're right.
a special arm
He won't
in
answer.
NHS.
He won't answer.
And as Christians, we are willing to contribute millions because we
Don't waste
empathize
your time with this.
with the
guy.
Muslims.
Don't waste your time.
And our empathy tells us that to help Muslims, clearly who are caught up in this mental health issue, we are willing to set aside millions of pounds to declare a national mental health emergency in relation to Islam. We can even do foreign donation to make it an international mental health emergency. We are willing to do that because we are empathetic. Because I understand if anyone were to read this Quran prior to becoming an adult, clearly by the time of becoming an adult, he will be deluded and will be seriously brain damaged. I completely understand, and therefore I want to be empathetic. But you should not take the empathy for granted. You know why? While we Christians are trying to be empathetic, look at the issues caused by sincere adherence of the Quran. or Muslims? The Muslims who are sincere, what kinds of problems in their mental illness do they cause in Christian nation like ours? Well, number one, terrorism. Terrorism. Islam has a monopoly on terrorism. Southport attack.
Actually, terrorism was first.
Not quite a monopoly. Look, at least he's making sense. Please listen.
Israel and
Would
the
you say
Jews
95%?
invented terrorism.
I think
And
the
they've
terror
been framing
watch list,
Muslims for
80%
decades.
of people in terror watch
ISIS
list
is
industry
the Israeli
are afraid Islamists.
Secret intelligence
85%.
service.
Wait a second.
ISIS.
Excuse me, sir. You're not making sense. Please say it.
Secret intelligence service.
The gentleman is right.
ISIS. That's what
A
it is.
vast
Why
majority,
don't ISIS ever
not
attack
100%
Israel?
necessarily,
They not attack
of those
Israel
who
once.
are on the Islamic,
talk about
on the
terrorism.
terror watch list
You have
are
no idea.
Muslims.
Talk about
But
Israel.
can I
They
please ask you one
invented
thing, sir?
terrorism.
Do you know
Yeah?
that the London Met, including the London Met, most of the police forces across our nation are utterly clueless in relation to what to monitor when it comes to Muslims. Are you aware of this?
I'm not
They-
aware.
you're not aware.
I don't
So
know.
let me please tell you.
That's a specific thing I don't know.
Sure. So let me tell you this. The only reason Muslims are not 99.99% of the terror watch list in our nation is simply because is not because Islam doesn't have a virtual monopoly, but because the police forces are a bit clueless. And so they don't simply know who to watch. And therefore, the Southport murders happened just a few months ago. If the police are clued up really well, you would find out that Muslims would have a virtual monopoly in terrorism, not just in the UK, but across the world. The only thing which is saving the nations like ours so far, despite the morbid hatred of the Islamists to kill people en masse in our nations, the only thing that is saving us is because the brain damage makes them not very intelligent. That is the only reason. And here is where they come up with ideas such as underwear bomb, pressure cooker bomb, homemade little bomb. Had they been intelligent, had they not received mental damage from Islam, I can tell you very honestly, my dear friends, for all the hatred out there, our nation would be wiped out. So problem number one, Islam. Problem number two, pedophilia. Pedophilic sex slavery. Virtual monopoly by Muslims across our nation. And who knows, across the world. Because Surah 65 Ayah 4 says that you can take a prepubescent girl, especially who your right hand possesses, to have as your sex slave. That will ring a bell to you. Rotherham and many other towns in our nation. That is right at the center of the Quran. Add two or three things together, you get the sex slavery of children in our nation. Add number one, that children, underage children, prepubescent children. Prepubescent children are people you can have sex with, number one. Number two, non-Muslims you can take as sex slaves, number two. And number three, there is no such thing called a marriage in the Quran. You take someone, prostitution is literally something that happens in Islam under the guise of quote unquote a marriage. You get married, have sex, say triple talaq and move away. This is prostitution. So prostitution plus right hand possessing slavery plus underage sexual desires. What you have are the sex slavery gangs across our nation. Do you see the problem that Islam is causing to us? And therefore, my dear friends, Islam needs to be declared as a mental health emergency.